Hello and welcome back to Desert DIY. If you are new here, my name is Corey. Today I have 10 unique furniture flips that I hope will inspire you with plenty of new ideas that you can use at home. They do all have one thing in common though, it's that I use the color black on every single one of these furniture flips. So if you've come here today for some inspiration because you have run out of ideas for what you can do to make your furniture at home look unique and beautiful, then this video is for you. The color black creates so much depth and it makes a piece look sophisticated and high-end as well. Oftentimes we find ourselves with a piece of furniture that you think is too far gone. Well, painting it with the color black can help disguise any imperfections that it may have and allow you to use that piece for many more years to come. It's also a color that is used very often in high-end furniture design like Pottery Barn and restoration hardware. There is a reason for this. Black is a color that is neutral and will never go out of style. So let's get started working on 10 furniture flips in this color. Let's go. For our first flip today, we are going to be transforming this very tired, gross, and pretty much trashed desk that could have easily ended up in the dump, but we are going to reveal some secrets that it has underneath all of this mess and then accent these beautiful details with the color black. After quite a bit of work, we are now able to reveal this beautiful secret that this desk was keeping, which was this inlay with purple heart wood. What was once an eyesore is now a gorgeous gem. Look at the treasure we discovered, and look at how the beautiful black paint accents it so well. For the next flip, we're going to be working with a faux wood bookshelf that had seen better days, and most people would have thrown this away. Sometimes when dealing with things that are not real wood, it makes it really difficult to make it look beautiful once it gets damaged. But if we use some nice strong enamel black paint on this faux wood bookshelf and add an accent of wallpaper to the back, we can give this a fresh new look that will look classic and unique and have people asking, wow, where did you get that? Now, with only a day's effort, we have turned this drab and trashed bookshelf into something that everyone will be talking about. Our next flip is a solid wood vintage dresser that just needed a little bit of character. Right now it is kind of drab and plain, and I wanted to jazz it up using some really unique details and a beautiful deep charcoal, almost black paint color. To add some more character to this piece, I am adding this beautiful nautical image on the top, as well as some details on all of the drawers to give this a beautiful coastal look without being too kitschy. But if you didn't want to add this coastal look to it, you could leave the top just stained in wood. Sometimes one of the best ways to add a new updated character to an outdated piece is to add a new base to the bottom of it. Let me know in the comments which of these ideas so far have been interesting to you or those you would never try. And for the next flip, we have this beautiful antique side table that had some water damage to the top and was missing this little piece that had fallen off. I used some of my Starbond super glue, which I have linked in the description box down below, to glue this piece back on before I did anything else to the piece. And then I'm going to use a black accent paint on the top to help disguise this water damage as well as bring out the beautiful wood tones of the rest of the piece. With minimal effort, we completely transformed that little antique table. But for this next project, we had to put in quite a lot of effort, but it comes out with a beautiful, unique look that you may have never seen done before. This dresser is now looking much better, but just wait until you see how we are going to make this be one of the most unique pieces you may have ever seen. For this dresser, because of how bad of shape it was in before, I thought I wanted to go above and beyond to make it something beautiful and unique. And so what I decided to do was make it appear like it was velvet. And the way that I'm going to do this is to create a design on top of a matte black color using a glossy black, and this will create depth and dimension that gives it the illusion of being made of velvet. This was such a fun makeover to do, and I can't wait to try it again with different colors. For the next one, I want to show you how I was inspired by Pottery Barn to create a beautiful high-end look using the color black. What a great example of how to turn something from drab into something fab using just the color black. The next flip I have for you looks a lot like something you would see from either Pottery Barn or World Market, and it was originally from IKEA and it was already painted black, but what I did was add an accent cushion onto this piece in a type of fabric that creates an expensive, luxurious, and world traveler look, and the black accent color just makes everything stand out so well. Another quick and easy transformation. The next transformation was not very quick, but it was pretty easy. We're going to turn this outdated and broken down mix match dining set into a beautiful Pottery Barn or Restoration Hardware inspired set that will look like it has always been one cohesive look. This has to be one of my greatest transformations. It looks stunning now that it's finished, and it looks regal in its new color. For this next piece, it was a huge piece of furniture to start with. We got it for free and it had seen better days, and we used our favorite techniques to transform this outdated, broken down china cabinet into something beautiful, useful, and unique. And this might be a method that you want to try out on a piece you have at home as well. What was once a piece that nobody wanted and nobody was even willing to come and pick this piece up for free turned into something magnificent that you could never find new in a store today, especially in the quality of solid wood like it was. And it is very similar to a makeover that I did on this other china cabinet, although this one has a completely different character than the last one you just saw. So stay tuned to see what makes this china cabinet so special. One of the greatest ways that Manny and I have discovered to update a china cabinet into something useful for modern day uses is to take all of the glass doors completely off and leave the shelves nice and open. With all of the shelves open and exposed, it gives so many different uses to this piece. It can be used as a pantry, a bookshelf, to hold your beautiful dishware, or anything that your mind can think up. Sometimes when pieces are very broken, you may think they are too far gone, or you just can't figure out what you're going to do to make this piece look beautiful again. And I think that instead of trying to go so far against what you're working with, sometimes it helps to embrace the imperfections. And with this beautiful china cabinet, it had a lot of imperfections that we could embrace to give it a rustic, antique look that makes it look even older than it actually is. And so because of the type of wear and tear that this piece had, along with the beautiful bones and the shape of everything on it, we decided to go with a New Orleans theme for our new look that we gave it, and I think you will see what I mean when it's finished. When I started painting the front of this drawer, the only drawer that it has since it is one large drawer, I decided that I couldn't possibly cover up that beautiful burl wood inlay that's on the center of the drawer. But I couldn't sand any further to get rid of those shadows in that veneer, because if I sanded it anymore, I could possibly go straight through the veneer. So that is what I decided to leave it looking like, and that is why I feel like it looks like an old world New Orleans piece of furniture that could tell a story. For the hardware, since it had all the original hardware still, I decided to add a little bit of Mardi Gras gold to the piece, but I did not do complete coverage because I wanted that rustic coppery color to come through and kind of match along with that rustic look that we did on the drawer. What do you think of this beautiful china cabinet now? You would never recognize that it's the same one that we started with. Thank you so much for watching today, and if you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit subscribe down below so that you can see more of my flips. I post videos weekly and I have plenty of new flips for you to see coming up soon. So make sure that you hit that notification bell so you can participate in the live chat with me during every single one of my video premieres. I love getting to know my viewers and I can't wait to see you there. I'll see you next time. Bye!